do for self in our own communities.
So, okay, so define do for self.
When I say do for self, you shared one of my tweets, my videos, and I was actually a big fan of yours, but you shared one of my tweets when I said black people need to stop begging the government and go and do for self out in our communities. You shared the video and called me an idiot. I didn't see anything idiotic about that statement at all.
So when you say do for self, like what? Explain that.
Okay, for example, here in Albany, Georgia, we complain about our school systems a lot. Many of our young men can't read. They have very horrible literacy rates. We don't have any rehab programs here for juvenile offenders. What I decided to do, I started a program 2 years ago, decided to do for self, and I started taking children into my home. I started taking custody of kids from juvenile court, and I started molding them and training them and teaching them skilled trades, etc. Now I'm 21 years old. I just purchased a school here in Albany, Georgia to combat us being in the government-funded schools that are not teaching our children what they need to learn. So that's what I mean by do for self, simply getting up and going out and do it.
So
I beat the stereotype that I'm young, black, in America, and I can't do anything because somebody's holding me down. Absolutely not.
So a question.
Teenagers went and go ahead. Me and some teenagers went and bought a school, and we just bought a school bus simply from going out and doing work. We decided to go fix our own communities. I'm not expecting anything from no politician. I'm not expecting nothing from Donald Trump, Joe Biden, or nobody. We're gonna go do it for ourselves. And
love that, brother.
I love that video. So
love
much.
that, brother. And Roland Martin is part of the problem I just finished talking about. Them doggone Jesse Jacksons, Al Sharptons, and doggone the Roland Martins crying about racism all the time, blaming all of our plight on racism. That boy is absolutely right. See, if we just need more of him, we can do this. We have the wherewithal. We've always been a strong people. People like Roland Martin is who make us weak. So that boy, oh man, I love that young brother, man. Love that young brother. I need to find out where he at so I can donate. I ain't playing, man.
Yeah, I love that mindset so much.
Man. It's just, man, I mean, man, you can't even, that's right. He ain't looking nothing for Trump. He ain't looking for nothing for Joe Biden. That's exactly the way it's supposed to be. That's right. And that Roland Martin, he part of the problem to me. Part of our problem.
That's He's terrible.
Terrible. Always got us crying and begging. This is racist and racist and racist and racist. No, let's get our people and straighten us out. That way we don't become victims of racism and stuff. You know, that man, love that young brother, man. Love that young brother. Love that young brother. Love him. Yes, sir. Roland Martin, he part of the problem. But we've been Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, and Roland Martins. Those people have existed for years, man, and decades. They've always kept us crying and complaining instead of doing for self. And that's why I did for myself. I never liked Jesse Jackson, never liked Al Sharpton, and I don't like Roland Martin.